Alright, we're back with more Special Ops. We just finished Classic Earth and Super Taxman, and today we're gonna do Gump and Mouse Shadow. Just a big smiley face here. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on in. Oh, that doesn't look good. Uh-oh. We are not in a good spot. It's this nose I'm really worried about. I'm just gonna have to try to suck it up and build from here. Alright, let's see if we can possibly get up here and build. Because god damn, that's gonna be bad. Let's just do that. And I want to get a blaster going right away. Oh boy. How am I supposed to do this one? This looks ridiculous. If I have enough time to get this blaster up here and I'll be able to hold this off. These emitters don't look very strong. That's the only good side I can see here. Okay, so let's get some ammo in there. Thank you. Come on, give me a few more. I'm gonna actually try to knock this eye out. Or as much of this as I can. Oh no. Come on, ammo that up. It's my only shot. Good, good. If I can keep this smiley face down, maybe we can do something. So we're gonna most certainly need another blaster. Like, most certainly. This looks ridiculous. Let's try to get more power going. Oh, maybe not. There we go. It mutes all sound, not just the music. Okay, we got this blaster going. Let's put it over here. I'm just glad the pressure isn't too intense. Uh-oh. We got another one coming from down here. Okay, we're gonna have to fly this back and forth for the time being. Come on, there we go. Now the pressure's just going to keep building up on us. Oh, what? Well, as long as I can build, that's fine. I think we're going to have to wait, though. Once this gets built, I'm going to try to take over this smiley face a little bit. Put that like right here. Keep the flow from coming over here. Let's give it a couple of pellets. Okay. There we go. That should release a lot of pressure from down here. We can move forward from that. Can't do anything there yet. Let's move this guy over. So yeah, we're just trying to push forward the best we can. I'm probably going to move this guy here, and then move this one somewhere up here or over here, because that's kind of pushing in pretty strong now. Yep. Come on, power. This part up here is really pushing in. I need that other blaster, and I need it now. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to move these guys back. Let's move him over there. Once he lands, we'll move this guy over here. Just low on the power. Now this guy actually has some backup here. I might move him. Yeah, I'm gonna move him up here in just a moment. Yeah, right around there. That should clear out this. And I'm kind of taking a chance. I think this will be fine. It'll help clear this out. Okay, good. So right now, I just need to kind of make my way up this mouth. Gathering up as much power as I can. Come on, collector. Hey, sorry for the interruption. Okay, we're back. Let's go ahead and get that right there and try to hold off this wave. See, we're making our way around the smiley face, getting some ground. Once this reactor gets up, and we get a little bit more coverage over here, we should be able to have a... Ooh, that's worrying me. Come on, reactor. There. That should be enough to turn it around. Oh god, that thing's about to die. I can build almost nothing else. Okay, let's think for a minute. I think we can just build here. That'll give us a little tiny bit more power. So let's get that one up. Now we're just fighting the power struggle now. One more. Good. And let's do another reactor. This thing's definitely pushing back now, so mustn't worry about that too badly. I think if I move this up here, that'll give us space to build further over this way, and I think this will take at least a full minute. Excuse me, a full minute to push in that way. So let's move up there. Once it lands, I'll get this collector building. Also, this will release a lot of pressure pushing this way, and it'll further delay that creeper from going in. Oh boy, we're losing power again. We're really waiting on this reactor. If I get that reactor and this collector up, we should be making enough power to support any further development. There we go. And that's up. Alright. Here comes the power. Here it comes. So all I can do at this point now is just build more reactors and hope the blasters I have can hold. I am a little worried about this down here. I suppose I could just move this down. Yeah, that should hold it back. And keep the smiley under control. Okay, these eyeballs, though. If I could get a drone built and perhaps bomb out the eyes, it would definitely be good there. Let's see if we can move those up. We should get something like this in here. No, not quite yet. Although that reactor's up now. So again, we're gonna wait on the power. Gonna charge up our weapons a little bit. There we go. With that power, we're actually able to build here. Let's do that. So we're at 4. That boosts us up to 4.2. And let's do a reactor. If I could just get to this to these eye pools, we'd be just fine. I think we're gonna build there, though. Everything we're working on is just power related, but oh boy. Okay, that's done. We should have enough income now to definitely push this back. There we go. Reactor's up as well. We're gonna move this guy down. I can strike some slightly deeper stuff. Okay. I'm gonna build here just because it's a little bit safer from the creeper and I can connect to the network. So let's get that one up. We'll charge the totem before I start spending energy anywhere else. Which will probably be more reactors. There we go. Because we can barely support what we have. The next step will be to... I think we need one more blaster, and then we can kind of move this up, get a little bit more land here, and make our way to this eye. Or perhaps over here and we can clear this out. In any case, I'm going to get that reactor up, get one more blaster, and make a move somewhere. Okay. You're always out of power. Let's get this blaster up. I know another gun shooting is going to drain our reserves even further, but we have to do something here. Get some ammo in there. And let's move it over here. And that should clear out this whole cheek area. If I can get up to this eye, we can definitely make some progress. we go. Clearing off the whole cheek. So go ahead and build another collector over there. And once this one's up, we can move this guy forward. Hopefully we have enough clearance that the creeper won't overflow and destroy it. That would be bad news. Now we're gonna have to wait for that totem too. Alright, let's do one reactor. And I think it's about time we do a speed upgrade as well. These ones over here are kind of out of the network range. They're barely hanging in over there. Okay, you almost have another reactor. Just a second. And done. Alright. Let's start with these. I like how the little construction pellets go through it and then back to it. Can't do much else until we get this up. And then maybe I can spread up here and over here. But we're gonna need more blasters if we're gonna do anything, I feel. I might try to inch these forward. Okay, there's the speed. Let's move that up like that. Oof. Do the same thing here. I only move these one space at a time. Okay, let's get another blaster. I think we're gonna move this guy right here. Ooh, it's close. There we are. And he'll clear a nice little spot. Okay. Put one of those down. And let's take that zone there. Now, I am taxing our power here for just a moment. I think we'll be fine. Just need to get this built. Oh, there we go. Come on. Okay. Now we're back on it. Just waiting for that reactor. Boy, the power is so strained here. Okay, now we're gonna need one more speed up too. Okay, our extra blaster is complete. Let's go ahead and move him up here. And that should clear out about this area. I'm gonna move this guy up with him. I want to get to this eye socket. I feel like if we do that, we can really start making some progress here. I'm kind of scared to move this, but we have to do something. There we go. Okay, that should release a lot of pressure over here, surprisingly, but let's go ahead and move these guys up. Just one at a time. As you can see, we're able to move it like 4 spaces at once. This is cleared out. build these two. Yes, I'm mostly working on collectors. I think we're at the threshold now where we don't really need reactors anymore. We just have to be persistent with our growth. Okay, let's up the power flow for a minute. Okay, we can actually do a collector over here now. Two of them almost. And I'll put this one right here once that one's built. Excellent. And there's a little bit of progress. We're up to 6.3. And get this guy going. Right now is about time we need a reactor, unfortunately. Just because we have so many guns firing. If I could get one shot right here, we could push this whole thing back. Probably all the way up to like here, like this. Just one blaster shot. I could build a mortar. That'd probably be the smartest thing to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a mortar. We'll clear out the eye sockets. Just once that reactor's built. There we are. Okay, one mortar. And once that gets done, we'll be able to take over these two areas and work our way to the nose. As you can see, the creeper is actually withdrawing all the way around up here. It's very slow. It's steady, it seems. Now watch, when I mortar this, it's just going to clean out like all of this. That's all we're waiting on. Same thing for the other side, which seems to be taking a little bit of damage. But this will actually relieve some pressure over there as well. Okay, mortar's up. Let's give it a few rounds of ammo. Enough to fire at least one shot. There we go. Yes, there we go. Now let's make some progress. Boom. Let it drain. Just like I said. Okay, we're gonna move this blaster into this position to hold off this. Meanwhile, we're gonna move this blaster up here, push this back. This will get less and less strenuous. Soon I'll be able to move these up here. Let's get another collector going. We'll just do this one right there. And I kind of want to move this here, but I don't have enough relief for that. I think I can move these now. It's gonna be close though. Once this pushes back, this one will be easy to move. Now I'll wait. Just move it little increments at a time. I can scoot this guy around. Well, since this is being held back, I want to move this up here. Get a few blasts up there to really release tension here. There we go. Oh, actually I could just take that and end the level. Let's go ahead and do that. We're already at 24 minutes. I don't want this taking too long. Yeah, this level is quite challenging, I'd say. All the creeper has the high lands and we're at the low. Pretty bad start. Alright, once that totem gets charged up, we'll do the, what is it, the mouse's shadow? I believe that's the next level. Okay, there we go. We didn't quite get the whole level in lockdown, but did what I can to escape within a certain amount of time limit. It did take a while. Gump. We got Gump for that. Submit. Okay, mouse shadow. Let's see what horrors await me here. We have ruins? That's odd. That's quite unusual. We're actually going to leave it where it is, because, well, yeah, we're going to leave it. Just trying to make sure I get as much coverage as possible. Because if the last level shows us anything, we really need to be good with our power. So we're gonna do something like this and just build upwards. There we go. We'll take over all of that, and we'll see where we stand afterwards. I want to know the creep rate. Oh, and there's spores in this level. Great. See, now we have like a side objective to collect these ruins. Yeah, the ruins. I want to know what they say. Okay, we're gonna need some blasters right away. I feel like we have a little bit of time. Could probably get 3 or 4 reactors up before this causes any kind of threat, but let's go ahead and get the blaster up just for preliminary defense. Once that last node over there is built, I'll start reactors. So I should be able to support reactor building and ammo for the one turret. But we shall see. Let's try to put that in the deepest area we can. Get the most bang for our buck. Of course, we're not in imminent danger like we were in the last level. We actually have a lot of time. So we can get plenty of reactors up, get our SAM defense going, and maybe you can get a drone or two and start bombing over here in the deep ends. Okay, once this second reactor's up, I'm going to build some spam sites. Any second. Okay, we get that one. I'm gonna leave that for a defense, and we're gonna build another one right here. And we're going to get these 3 drones ammo them up, and then start on reactors again. Once I get about 6 reactors, I'm going to do the drones. And then hopefully after I start bombing with drones, we'll have enough release that I can start taking over maybe this lowlands, or work my way up here to take over this emitter, and thus the entire region. We shall see. Okay. So drone or SAM sites are stocked. Hopefully they don't send like 20 spores at us. That would not be good. Okay, maybe one more reactor and then we can start working on a drone. Of course, I don't even know what what I would fire at with that. Perhaps here, and then build 3 or 4 blasters and just plant them up here and block this emitter. That might be a strategy. And that'll give us a lot of release. It'll probably clear off this whole ledge. In any case, here comes the 2 spores. I think we won't need more than 1. We're actually gaining power while building that, so let's change that. You never want to sit on maximum power. Okay, and continue the reactors. I believe 6 will be enough before we can start making some moves here. Let's charge up the drone. We're not going to use it yet. Okay, let's get some blasters built in the back. Thinking what I should do here. Maybe send the bomber out so it would help clear out the landing zone. But I'm not too sure. Like, I need enough blasters to be able to hold this long enough that I can keep rotating in and out blasters to refill. But once I'm able to build a little network up there, we'll be just fine. Okay, let's get 2 fully stocked blasters, or 4 total, 2 more. And we'll send them up there. Let's get another reactor while we wait. Okay, here it comes. Okay, these guys are going to be like this, and this, and that. We're going to start bombing there. Okay. And this guy's going to sit tight. And once we get this all cleared out, I'll send him in and send those 3 back to recharge. Hopefully this will work. Man, maybe they need to be closer. They do. They do. Oh, look at it. I almost had it. If I would have put those closer, I would have had that. Wow, really? Well, let's restock. We can do it again. And we don't want you over there firing, so move you there. Could you stop firing as well? Move these down, just like so. Okay, now let's do this. I can put it on top of it. That should be enough. Let's go and bomb over here. Okay, we'll get this ready for deployment. And once the shelf gets kind of cleared out. There we go. Move that in. This one back. This one back. This one in. This one back. Oh, it's so dense. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold this. What if I stick it right on top? Just right on there. Come on. It's so thin and spread out that I can't do anything about that. Let's get 2 drones. Wow, these things hurt. These things hurt. As soon as they land, they explode. Yeah, okay. Different strats. Let's get more reactors and start with speed upgrades. This level's gonna have to be all drones. Let's go knock this out. Yeah, our best bet might be just to push up here and hold that. Using bombers to keep this down. If they bomb right here again. Not that it really cost me that much. It's just annoying. No, please. We're gonna have to use this area over here to build blasters or else they'll fire. I suppose I could do disarm or deactivate, but that's annoying. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of different strategy. We're actually almost out of space. Let's move this guy. I don't know, just put him over here. Wait for that reactor to get built, and I'll try to take this area right here and then kind of frog hop over here and then move up this way. It's the only thing I can see. That'll work. Okay, everything's built. So these 2 guys over here. That one as well. Okay, so we have that cleared off. So we have a lot of space over here. Try to get what little power I can. I'm going to bomb all this and move these up here. Just the one for now. good. Let's inch this forward. Let's get a collector in a semi-safe spot down there. Definitely work on another reactor, perhaps two. Oh, we're gonna need a SAM site over here. Hopefully we don't lose everything. It looks like it's flying right to it. You believe that? Well, okay, whatever. Didn't actually do anything, and the bomb just disappeared. It's fine with me. Didn't even disrupt the network. For the most part. Okay, we can move these guys up here. This one's gonna have to be slow and steady, I think. Let's inch it. Okay. So now we have that pushed. I don't know if I can build that one. That one's gonna be tight. We'll move him over there. Build another collector here. Okay, that one's not really doing much good. There's not any depth up there I have to worry about. I want to put him here and then move this guy up to this ledge. Just like so. And with that... that, we should be able to clear out a little area and get another blaster in the works. Let's bomb this down too, because this is kind of pushing around this way pretty hard. The only way I'm going to get up here is if I put this guy right there. Okay. So now with that in position, let's do that. And this guy can be moved. This guy over here. Help block this off. And put this collector back. Put some more over here. Okay, we almost have this under control now. We got there all natural like. Please don't land right on my... okay, that didn't do anything. I'll take it. Looks like we can build that, and then we'll move these blasters up in position to lock this thing down finally. Once this guy lands, I'll move this one as well. Good. And we'll move this one over here. Okay, now we're making some progress. And we can just take on over this entire landmass. No problem. Let's move this guy to a more dangerous location. We don't need these guys here anymore, except for one. We can build a few SAM sites to help defend this. Let's put one there, one over here, and one right there. Okay. Now we have power, we have expansion. Just keep on building. I guess we'll just do that right there. Use a couple more speeds, and let's go ahead and use these bombers. Still have a little bit of flow coming in down there. We don't want that. And we can safely move this one up here. Assuming we can beat the tidal wave. Just kind of steadily move this one forward. Okay, so this one will get less and less pressure on it because there's no more input, maybe just like a few drips over here. But other than that, we have that completely under control. I'm just gonna have to rebuild that. Feel like we need to do that to keep the control. And this guy's barely shooting, so we can move him up. Come on. Hold this back for me, please. Well, as much as this would be a great place for blasters, I can just bomb this pool over here and I think we'd be all right. Speaking of blasters, let's get a couple more. Like, yeah, we don't need that one. Let's just get a blaster here and start emptying out this pool. Let's go bomb that, and that'll drop the pressure by a lot. I can probably take over this whole area right here. Okay, these two blasters are done. Let's go ahead and move these guys up here. Kind of start pushing in this. End the stream that's pouring in right there. Finally. Okay, we almost have the last emitter under control. Just have to do a little bit more busy work. Let's bomb this. I want to get up here and get that ruins. I want to see what that says. I'm very curious. That. Another SAM site. Maybe a couple of them. Still a creeper there. Yeah, let's go ahead and bomb that over there as well. Okay, let's put him here. That guy's holding the emitter. We don't want to move him. Another collector up here. One down there. I want to get one here so I can start moving them up on the ledge. And finally, go over here. Quickly build up that way. I'm gonna save that last totem because I do want to read the ruins, like I mentioned. So we're just gonna build up like so. Let's go ahead and lock this guy down. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, temporary loss. That's fine. There we go. Let's take over all of this. Finally, that last emitter is taken care of, so we can move all these down. Just move that guy forward. Over here. Let's get these ruins. Don't get the totem yet. Creeper World combines physics with computer science. The creeper is modeled as thermal flow through a medium, and packets find their way through your network utilizing the A algorithm. There can be more to physics-based games than kinematic simulations. Not familiar with a lot of that. Although I understand the creeper senses how much creeper is in the pool next to it and then distributes itself accordingly based on the density of the local creeper and the one that's nearby. I mean, obviously, it's like flow of water. Okay, let's get this ruins and then we can wrap the level up. This level had quite a bit of difficulty to it just because this was our beginning landmass. Just a little teeny island. Okay. In the early stages of the game, the creeper was red. Check out the early game screen shots in the credits, which, if you've been following the series at all, you've seen the credits, and thus the red creeper. But if not, it's at the end. Episode 13 of the story mode. Okay, well, let's get this totem and get the hell out of here. We spent enough time in this level, in these two levels, I should say. Okay, more challenges await us. Spec Ops 5 and 6. I'll see you guys there.